by now. This is a crippling combination of snow and wind. And remember, folks, even though we've seen some wind, some snow, some impact so far, this is still a top-level storm. We have not even arrived to the peak of this. This is going to happen later today, certainly in the overnight hours and through the day tomorrow as the really cold air arrives. With rain and snow and the blizzard conditions, that's that combination of really heavy snow, blowing snow, and really strong winds. The peak of that has not even happened yet. Dawn or summit, 60-mile-per-hour winds. That's definitely blizzard conditions in the moment, but we've got more sustained conditions like that later on today and tonight. And the bottom line is that the 5 to 10 feet of Sierra snow, it's not all going to happen in one day. It's going to play out over 3 to 4 days, and this is only day 2 of 4 that we've got to deal with.
It looks like, everybody, we are going to be spending a few days during this massive blizzard here in the Sierra Nevadas in a parking lot. While I like to think my Jeep is invincible, my Jeep cannot drive through 5 to 10 feet of snow. So we are hanging out in a parking lot that gets plowed. And yeah, we're gonna ride this storm out, and I want to show you guys what it's like to live through a blizzard in a Jeep Wrangler. Well, our friend is here. You guys all know him. Hey! Oh!
Blizzard time.
Blizzard time! And we don't have to be alone through this one. Simon and I are also not alone. There are a bunch of other people parked here. Also, I presume, riding out this storm. A lot of people who come up here are skiers, and they are just riding out the storm so that the first day that the ski resorts are open again, they can get out and do some skiing or snowboarding. This is how much snow accumulated on my back tire last night. You're probably thinking, where do you go to the bathroom in a blizzard when you're parked in a parking lot and you live in an SUV? There's a thing called a water bottle. And the second way is, I will show you right now. We're gonna go walk over there. Oh, good old friend Porta Potty. It's really starting to pick up out here. It's getting really windy. And it's supposed to gust up to 100 miles per hour. And the visibility is supposed to only be about 1/4 of a mile on the highway. So another reason to stay put. I do love about days like this is it's an excuse to just rest and relax, because life on the road is often very hectic, just trying to like do your daily survival kind of things. So it's nice to have days like this where you can just lay around and take a break and just like listen to music. It's really nice. So William and I are gonna take a little nap because we didn't sleep that well last night. So might as well take a little cozy nap. This is like ultimate cuddle weather, so. And William loves cuddles, so. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was asleep for 1 hour and the conditions outside have gotten worse. Let's go check it out. All right, I got my rain jacket on, I got my rain pants, I got my rain boots on. Let's go check out the state of the blizzard. Whoa! This is my Jeep. All the accumulation. There's Simon's. It's wild out here. It's definitely a storm. Let's see how this guy's doing. Hey.
Hello.
How are you doing? How is Rocco?
Pretty good. Staying nice and cozy in here at the fire.
Nice. Oh, I wish I could fit one of those in my Jeep.
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
It's a game changer for sure.
Hi Rocco, are you getting bored? Maybe you and William can play together outside in a bit. Taco. Whoa! Woohoo! Oh, it's so intense out there. So I get questions all the time about what the heck I do when the weather is not that great outside, living out of an SUV, and plain and simple is I just plan. I mean, I look at the forecast, and if I know it's going to be an icky day beforehand, I have things on hand that are easy to make, that are quick. Outside, I have an awning for when it's raining, but today in a blizzard like this, you just have to plan beforehand. I've made sushi burritos in the past on this channel, in the past snowstorm, and this blizzard I'm going to be keeping it really easy. I'm going to be making some broccoli salad to share with Simon. I believe he's making some chili, so this is a really quick and easy recipe that I found on the internet. For the broccoli salad dressing, we're going to keep it real simple, and since we've been using this mayonnaise to make sandwiches a lot, there's only a little bit left in there, so we're just going to mix it in there. And I'm going to put some rice vinegar. It really should be white vinegar, but I have rice vinegar, so that's what we're using. So maple syrup plus honey. You can use any type of sweetener that you want. Put that in there. And then I'm gonna mix it. Or who am I kidding? Just shake it. It's easier that way. So broccoli salad is super simple. I just cut down my broccoli florets a little bit so that they were more bite-sized. And then we're gonna take some red onion and slide that into the bowl. Slide that in. And then the only other ingredients you need are some sunflower kernels. That will be a snack later for me. Some raisins. And then some bacon bits into bacon or bacon bits or vegan bacon, whatever type of bacon stuff. I'm putting a lot in here because I want this to be overloaded with it. And mix it all together. And there you have it, a simple broccoli salad that you can make inside of an SUV. Or in your house, or in a van, or a bus. Yeah. It's very fun when you have a neighbor during a blizzard to share some dinner with. Simon made a delicious chili on his wood stove. I'm bringing the green veggies to the mix. It's a little potluck. Look at this meal, guys. Sitting in a parking lot during the biggest blizzard of the year in California.
A gourmet feast.
Yeah. The dog's just watching like, oh, I want some. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too.
The wind's really starting to pick up out there. Like it? Okay, we are going to play a card game now to pass some time. That's all I have to say. And yeah, it's nice to sit in here with Simon's fire going. And it's getting wild out there.
Goat.
Cheese.
Pizza.
Taco.
Cat. Goat.
Ah!
Cheese.
Finally! Finally! So windy out here right now. And we're standing out here taking video. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. It's so windy. Hello, good morning everybody. things have gotten way wilder out there. There's a lot of snow out there from what I can tell from the Jeep. Much snow. Oh my. We're going for a walk now to see the state of Truckee, California. Simon's here with me.
It lived up to the hype, 100%.
And this is the most snow we've both ever experienced in our lives.
Yesterday, or like 2 days ago, there's nothing here.
Oh my god. There are people everywhere trying to dig their cars out. Snowplows are going. It doesn't seem like any of us are going to get anywhere though. The gas station. So people are still driving around in all of this. I personally wouldn't advise it. Look at this giant mound of snow. What the heck? Spot's still open. You want a coffee? That's surprising. Yeah, so walking around, it looks like this town has just gotten pummeled in snow. And this is just the beginning. There is going to be about a week more of snow on top of this. I should also mention that this place was completely dry about 48 hours ago. And now there's about 4 feet of snow on the ground. That's just pretty much unheard of, to go from dry to just completely pummeled in snow. Wow. So it is still snowing out here. Look at the cars right now. This keeps getting deeper and deeper. We are 15 inches, y'all. 16. Okay, so we just stepped outside. Look at this. Little snowplow plowed a little road for everybody, but now we have at least another 6 inches of snow. Well, it's been an interesting couple of days witnessing this massive blizzard, and tomorrow we are going to try to get out because the snow is just getting deeper and deeper. But in the morning we have the task of digging ourselves out of our spots. There's just way too much snow accumulating, so it's best to just get started on it anyways. So we're gonna head to bed and I will see you guys in the morning. That's so cool. Well, good morning, everyone. It was an eventful night. The plows came by and plowed the parking lot, so everyone in this parking lot can get out now, but it's our responsibility to shovel ourselves out, so obviously that's what we gotta do. So the highway's still closed, so my plan is tomorrow to head to the slopes and do some snowboarding and all this beautiful fresh powder. It kind of works out really well. We're already up here, so we might as well go snowboarding and enjoy all the fresh pow. We are yet to uncover the back area where I normally make my coffee, so we're gonna make coffee right here. Coffee addiction is a real thing. I need hot water. Simon thought this was ridiculous, so he's put it on as an induction. I don't know what I would do without the fella. Is this a sign that I should upgrade my cooking system? Probably. Probably. Good old coffee. It's gonna be a lot of shoveling. Gotta let William out to play a little bit before we get started here. Did I mention that it's like 7:30 right now? This is the situation we're dealing with.
2 days of snow right here.
Yep. It's the first gig honor. Where's the first gig happening?
You're in a worse situation than me right now.
Okay, let me put my gloves on for this. Roscoe! William, come here, buddy. Rocco! William tapped out. See if he can get out with minimal shoveling, or else we have to keep shoveling. Axles got caught in some snow. Tires couldn't get tread. So we cleared most of the snow there on this side. And now we gotta clear all of this snow a little bit out of the way just to make it easier. Give it a try, y'all. The key is to rock it back and forth a little bit and then it comes out.